Seyi Vibez, a name that has become a household sound in Nigeria's buzzing music industry. But beyond the melodies and the fame, there's a deeper story, a story of resilience, faith, and inspiration. For millions of Nigerian youth, Seyi Vibez isn't just an artist. He's a mirror reflecting their own struggles, hopes, and dreams. In this deep dive, we'll explore exactly how Seyi Vibez inspires Nigerian youth through his music, his journey, and his impact on culture. From his humble beginnings in Ketu to the global stages he now graces, his life is more than a musical career. It's a movement. Stick with me until the end, because we're going to uncover 10 powerful ways Seyi Vibez continues to light a fire in the hearts of young Nigerians. Seyi Vibez, born Balogun Afolabi Oluwalosei, grew up in the streets of Ketu, Lagos. He wasn't born into wealth or privilege. Instead, like many Nigerian youth, he faced financial struggles, limited opportunities, and the daily hustle that comes with life in the inner city. His story starts with survival, but it doesn't end there. What makes his journey inspiring is that he didn't allow those struggles to define him. Instead, he used them as motivation. Every song he now sings is a reminder to his fans that their background is not their barrier. It's their fuel. Young Nigerians see themselves in Seyi. If he can rise from the streets of Lagos to the global stage, then so can they. One of the biggest reasons Seyi Vibez connects so deeply with Nigerian youth is the raw honesty in his music. While some artists focus solely on the glamour, cars, fame, and luxury, Seyi's lyrics paint a very different picture. He talks about poverty. He talks about pain. He talks about the grind, survival, heartbreak, and faith. Songs like Chance, Naham, Psalm 23, and Different Pattern don't just entertain, they comfort. They remind young listeners that they're not alone in their struggles. They remind them that their stories matter and that their dreams are valid. Every lyric is rooted in reality, and that reality resonates. For young Nigerians hustling daily, whether in school, at work, or on the streets, Seyi's music is both a soundtrack and a therapy session. Seyi Vibez doesn't just sing about life, he sings about faith. His music is filled with spirituality, biblical references, Yoruba heritage, and prayers. He blends the hustle of the streets with the power of belief. For many youth in Nigeria who are navigating uncertainty and hardship, this spiritual undertone is comforting. It reminds them that no matter how difficult life gets, there's a higher power guiding their steps. His lyrics often feel like a prayer over beats, and that makes his music more than just entertainment. It becomes a spiritual experience. If there's one thing Seyi Vibez's story proves, it's that hard work pays. His rise wasn't overnight. He didn't blow up out of nowhere. Instead, he spent years recording in small, low-budget studios, performing in local shows, and grinding relentlessly until his sound finally broke through. This consistency is a lesson. In a world where many young people are pressured into quick success, Seyi stands as proof that persistence is the true currency of greatness. For the student trying to graduate, the entrepreneur chasing funding, the artist struggling for recognition, Seyi's hustle is living proof that dedication and patience can transform lives. Seyi Vibez isn't trying to be someone he's not. He doesn't water down his sound for international appeal. Instead, he represents the streets, the slang, the fashion, the struggles, and the dreams. He gives a voice to communities that often feel invisible. Through his music, he tells their stories, the late-night hustles, the family sacrifices, the search for survival. By doing this, he validates the everyday struggles of the average Nigerian youth. He tells them, your story matters, your reality matters, and you are seen. This is why his fan base feels so loyal. He's not just an artist, they see him as their representative. In today's music scene, where many chase trends, Seyi Vibez stands firm in his originality. He blends Afrofusion, Fuji elements, and street hop in a way that's uniquely his. He's not afraid to sound different. He's not afraid to stand out. That authenticity has become one of his greatest sources of inspiration. Young Nigerians watching him are reminded that they don't need to conform to succeed. They don't need to pretend to be something they're not. Success comes when you stay true to yourself. In a world where identity is often shaped by social media pressures, Seyi's authenticity is a breath of fresh air. Another powerful way Seyi inspires youth is through the opportunities he creates for others. As his career has grown, he hasn't kept the spotlight only for himself. He collaborates with young producers, uplifts street talents, and uses his platform to shine a light on others.